Okay, so Oblivion Remastered got announced. It actually did. It actually got announced. I'm not really sure what to say about this one. Like, the rumors and all that seemed I don't know, dude. The rumors and all that seem funny as shit. So they announced this. Like, all I did was they posted this, right? And I kid you not, Reddit went down. Like, I kid you not, Reddit actually crashes. like Reddit crashed. And I'm not even sure what to say, dude. I don't really understand it. Cause like, bro, do enough people even remember this game? Like, I'm not even sure what to say, because like, okay, in all honesty, dude, okay, you wanna, hold on. Dude, I swear to God, Oblivion was like the intermediary between Morrowind and Skyrim. Like, I love Oblivion, but it's like, dude, it's like, reacting to an announcement of an announcement. Tornado, it's an announcement of an announcement of the greatest game ever made, even though in every measurable way it's inferior to Skyrim. In every single measurable way, this is inferior to Skyrim, and yet it is. I prepared a list, Tornado. I prepared a list of Oblivion's greatest moments. Okay, this is why you play Oblivion here, okay?
What's funny about having a double? Nothing. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them.
Great shall be their reward in paradise.
Praise be. Looks like you are in some trouble. Since we're friends, don't worry. I'll look the other way and take care of that fine for you. Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood. I doubt it. Not,
but I hope that someday, maybe, a big gust of wind will come and push me off, so I can end it all.
Today's your like.
I won't talk to you. Never. Do your worst. For me, thank. I choose death. Long live the Blackwood Company.
I'll never talk. You give the Argonian a little bit of money, he's like, alright, I'll talk. Dude, the stereotype. Dude. For those of you not caught up, by the way, for those of you not caught up, it did get announced. This is real. This is real. This is actually 11,000 people are already here. 11,000 people are waiting. I don't know. Okay, so it's Oblivion's Razor. The funniest option will always happen. And the funniest option was that Oblivion gets a remaster before before Elder Scrolls 6 gets released. Hold on. Dude, it's real. It's real. Hold on, I need to go get water. I'm like actually sweating, dude. Hold on, I need to go get water. When is it? We don't know. We don't know. It's announced. It's announced. It's coming out. Maybe the announcement of the announcement. So today we got an announcement that tomorrow there will be an announcement. It's an announcement of an announcement. We're at an announcement of an announcement level. I know what you're thinking. Personally, chat. Maybe no, I don't think it's gonna come out tomorrow. I think the funniest thing Oblivion could do, straight up, the most Oblivion thing that an Oblivion remastered game could do, have a leak that it's coming out Monday, have it announced Monday that there's an announcement on Tuesday, have it Tuesday it's announced to come out Wednesday, on Wednesday it gets delayed until Thursday. Oh man. It would be absolutely perfect, chat. Am I excited? Of course I'm excited, dude. This is... Okay, chat, I swear to God, my entire life, I hate nostalgia. And I hate going back to things. And I hate just liking things because you did it as a kid. There's one exception. There's been one exception to my anti-nostalgia rule. It is... I didn't get the cat hair off my mic. It is Oblivion, which is the funniest thing, in my opinion. Oblivion is the greatest game I've ever played in my entire life.
This is your last warning. Get out, or I'll call the guards and have you arrested.
I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them.
Oh, hello.
Why, you dirty little thief!
Not funny. Not even.
And just the racial stereotypes in this game are so funny. Argonians are all just money-obsessed thieves. Just every Khajiit is a liar and just deals drugs. I don't know why they did that.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can live for your life. Not that will do you any good.
Oh no! What am I to do? An underworld enforcer and a dark brotherhood assassin, both here to kill poor Francois.
You're kind of weird. You know that? But that's okay. I like crazy people. I like crazy people. And skooma. Shh.
Now, who might you be?
Didn't this game have 7 voice actors or something like that? Did it actually have like 7 voice actors for the whole last game?
Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a funny one. Good, I'm glad one of us has a sense of humor about all this. It'll make our time here that much more enjoyable.
So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
One of us is a killer, but who?
I don't know who to trust anymore.
Oh!
Prepare to meet your doom.
Hydra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. I can eat for a day with a single coin.
No coins, Drenaeus.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Want to hear a Khajiit joke? Why do Khajiit lick their butts? To get the taste of Khajiit cooking out of their mouths. Little thigh slapper, that one, eh? You. I heard lots others, only I can't remember them.
How can I help you? What a wonderful compliment. Have you seen my double, you cute little monkey? Have you? I sure don't like him. No, I don't, you fuzzy little sweetie pie. So, you're going to get Xedilian up and running. Here's a little book.
If you guys don't know, Oblivion did like 7 voice actors, and I think one of them does the voices for like literally every Nord character. So he'll do like a voice for like a Nord character for a quest line, but then like if you go talk to him for any other reason, or any of his generic replies will be like his generic Nord. So I don't
to tell you how.
Yes?
There's a lot of times.
The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I?
Do you have any skooma now? 'Cause I can be your friend right now.
Capital.
I'll calicrack the find-do. I will. You tear-at it.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... no. That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Show me what you've got.
Take that! That's enough.
I doubt.
Lucien Lachance searched at this till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamy. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why do...
What does the game drop? I don't know, chat. I don't know when the game drops. They just did this. They just got to Monday and they were like, all will be revealed. And now 11,000. We're still at 11,000 people are just sitting here staring at this screen. It's gonna be 20. I swear to, I don't even know, man. It's so stupid. It's like, it's so perfect. It's so perfect because like, it's the best thing Oblivion could do. Hold on. Where is... It's actually coming, dude. It's the best kind of marketing because it's so stupid, just like Oblivion. It's so stupid. Don't listen. Okay, I swear to you, chat, don't listen to all these YouTubers. Don't listen to all these morons. Look, they make a lot of money shitting on Bethesda. Never trust people who are financially motivated to do something, okay? All these people who sit here all day just hating on Bethesda all day, making out video after video after video, right? They're like, oh, I appreciate artistic integrity. That's why I don't like Skyrim. Like, oh yeah, dude, you're 14 years later still hating on Skyrim because you appreciate the artistic integrity and you're just criticizing it. No. They go criticize any other game. Oh wait, you don't, because no one gives a shit about those games, do they? So they go shit on Bethesda and they make $100,000, and they go shit on Bethesda again and they make another $100,000, and fuck all that. You like Bethesda games because they're Bethesda games. You're excited for the Oblivion remaster because it's Oblivion. I don't know another way to put it. Of course everyone's talking about it because it's Oblivion. I don't know how else to describe this, dude. Like this, none of this is even like out of context. Like this is all just Oblivion.
Take everything off and place it there on the table.
You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do.
Good tidings. Guard! Somebody! We've got a bird! Guards! Guards, I'm being robbed! Stop! You treacherous... Stop! Thief! Hey, that's mine! Guard! Somebody! Hey, that's mine! Guards! 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 Stop! Stop! I saw that. Looks like you are in some trouble. Since we're friends, don't worry. I'll look the other way and take care of that fine for you. There's no problem, is there? Law. What seems to be the problem? Is there a problem? Move along. Treacherous little filcher. How dare you steal from me? That will get... From me? Thanks. That will get you something. See, was that hard?
You are talking again. You will stop.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Take care.
Aw, gee. You sure? Okay, well, I'll be hanging around the arena grounds if you need someone to worship the ground you walk on. Bye. Av Ariel, ye Tamriel, Delavoy, and Arpen Arantanabai. Here it is, the throne of the last king of the Eliads, and so it falls to me to begin the restoration of our ancient glory. Av Suna Tamriel, Octavoy, and Apen Aran Malaboro!
Oh, a secret assignment, you say? Come on, can't you give your old pal Mirajdar a hint? Who do you have to kill? Anyone I know? Until we meet again, my good friend.
It's just a sport. Chapel climbing. The watch doesn't like it, but you don't climb chapels while the watch is standing around.
Oh!
Always a pleasure.
What is it now?
Oh, how horrible. You know Kalia Draconis, that nice watch officer stationed at the castle? She's been murdered.
I had no idea.
Without question.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Go on.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Guys, it's announced. It is real. This is happening. This is real. This is really happening. We are really getting I don't think I even own Oblivion. Do I even own Oblivion on Steam? I do not. I don't think I want to buy the old Oblivion a day before it comes out. I wouldn't even be able to get anywhere in 5 hours, man. We're just gonna watch non-stop stupid videos until we get bored. Ugh. Wait. Oh my god, I'm getting recommended all the Oblivion videos. Oh my god, there's so many clickbait videos. Holy shit. Where is... You know what? We're watching another video. Is this by the same dude? Is YouTube crashing on people opening up YouTube videos? On Oblivion? Come on. Dude, what the fuck?
Hello.
Guards! Guards! We've got a pickpocket here!
Put that
Why,
back.
you dirty
Well,
little
thief.
thief! How dare you touch me!
Pickpocket! Treacherous little pickpocket! How dare you steal from me?
Wait, but that is a guard!
No heroics now, all right? Remember your training and do what you have to do. Hey, stop! I'm Hang up yourself. Let me check it
That's a pretty accurate representation of the game.
Looks like you are in some trouble. Watch out!
I'm a fair-handed grapes and bows. Shamir, grower and trainer. But I suspect you want to shoot, not grow grapes. Am I right?
Shoot.
Take care.
Put that back, you worthless thief.
How dare you steal from me?
Somebody help! Somebody help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Good day. Good day. Good day.
Good day. Good day.
Well met. Yes?
What's the you elves are all the same. Hey?
The infamous Grey Fox. You're the most famous thief in the world. What do you want to know? You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead. Then pay with your blood. This ends a wise choice, citizen. What?
He took off the mask so they don't know who he is.
Disturb me. I must free the shrine so that I can sleep. It has been so long since I have slept.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I must confess. That node was a disappointment.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. Good choice. How are you?
Been better.
I've been better.
Farewell.
What can I do for you? You too.
How are you?
Not bad.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. So, you're the famous hero of Kvatch.
Escaping prisoners! Stop right there, criminal scum! There's no problem, is there? You must be stupid to accuse me of corruption to my face. In fact, I'm pretty sure you just attacked me. I think I need to arrest you for assaulting a member of the Imperial Watch. Well now, what do we have here?
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Goodbye.
Let's see if we can't find those mountain lions.
You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough. Just leave.
Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count.
So I've heard.
Good day.
Take care.
Thief!
That
You
back.
won't get away with this.
Worthless thief. Stop! You violated the law. Then pay with your blood. Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer about.
So anyway, that's there's Oblivion. Who is laughing now, chat? Who is laughing? Honestly, what we need to do, we need to watch the 32-hour documentary of detailing why Skyrim is so bad. Oh. Chat, what do you think? Do you think everyone gets a free puppy and unicorns and puppies again and everything? I don't even know. Oh, wait. Aussie's not off work tomorrow? Wait, did Aussie... You took off work today and to play the game, and it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I hope they're keeping everything from old Oblivion, but then also making it better in every way, but then also improving it in every way. Who can really say? Of course we're going to stream it, chat. We are going to stream it. You're right. Actually, this could actually be Fallout 4 remastered. How many people are here now? It's still 11,000 people just sitting here waiting. Gamer trailer out tomorrow. Well... What do you guys think? You know what? Let's put it to a poll. Let's put it to a poll. Will Oblivion release tomorrow. What else we got here? I just Dragon Ball. Watch that one. Watch that one. Watch that one. That one's new. People are still making new Oblivion content? Holy shit.
I hope we'll get to Skingrad soon. Okay, if you say so.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Yeah, I hope, Tornado, if there's nothing better in my life than if they still have the horse armor DLC. I want it. I want it so bad. Hold on. That's a good idea.
I've been waiting.
They just launch it. They just launch it perfectly. It's literally just this. Or comments are turned off, you bitches. Guys, look at those graphics. Honestly, I don't think anything will ever beat this. It's photorealistic. Is this his actual resolution? Huh. They just said artifacting in the real video, huh? Is this one that actually came out? Yeah, 15 years ago. Holy shit, it's so bad. You know, I never played Knights of the Nine because I couldn't afford it as a kid. Unironically, it would be the first time I played through it. Honestly, just take this trailer, like just link to the trailer. Don't even upload a new trailer, just link back to this trailer. Nothing new, just you go back. You go back, you link to it, and everyone is just so confused as you just go back. Everyone's like, are you serious? This one's true too. The Oblivion remaster crashed Reddit, proving once and for all, okay, Reddit is all boomers. Sure. I mean, this is all the proof you ever need, chat.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. Gods preserve us.
By the gods.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. New Imperial Watch, Captain. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Imperial Watch raids the waterfront. Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed.
As I said, there's only like 7 voice actors in this entire game.
The Black Horse Courier per customer.
Good to see you.
Real health scaling in the game. It'll take that long to kill anything.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
Good day.
Take care. Hello there.
Hello. What is it now? Have you heard the rumors about why Edla Darkheart left Skyrim?
Yes, sir. All right.
I hope we'll get to Skingrad soon. I've had enough of the wilderness for now.
Personally, I think you can still play Skyrim. You know, the majority of people play Skyrim unmodded.
Ancestor, guide my hands.
Honestly, I really wonder what they're gonna do with the rework. I really wonder what they're gonna do. Is it gonna be like...
What can this peaceful monk
Is it just gonna be
do for
updated
you, stranger?
graphics? Bethesda doesn't bug fix. I don't think it'll have bug fixes. So what'll it have?
Somebody help! You won't get away with this. We've got a burglar.
What is it?
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
Uh-huh.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Of course not.
Good day.
Farewell.
Good to see you.
Head on.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
Farewell.
I'll do my best, but this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
we'll get to Skingrad soon. I've had enough of the wilderness for now. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
I've heard of this game, dude. The faces are so ugly. Everything's just so ugly.
May you rest in peace.
I have to admit, I'm gonna miss you, Dreth. The late-night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years? We've had a good long run, you and me.
You've got to get me out of here. Come on, open the door. Wait, I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. Come on, you've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. What's the matter with you, huh? You some kind of mute or something? You dare torment me? Valen Dreth? Let me out of this cell, you fetid piece of guadong!
Honestly, this is just a game. It's just so... It's like they tried so hard to make this game serious. And it just didn't get serious.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Yeah! I mean, it is just absolutely peak Bethesda.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
See, the problem with Oblivion is Skyrim released, and Skyrim was just better Oblivion, right? And so there's no reason to play Oblivion anymore, because there's just Skyrim, which fixed all the issues. Actually, I wonder...
You should have paid the fine!
I wonder if they're going to change level scaling or anything like that. You think they'll change level scaling?
To Anvil. If you need a guard,
I wonder what they're going to change.
Look around.
Have they announced that they're going to change?
That's
Are there
why
any
things are
leaks
so
on what they're going to
peaceful.
change?
Just
Anything
look
like
around.
that?
And there's a town guard. Prevents all sorts of misunderstandings. I'm through talking to you.
How do you do?
What have you been up to?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the ultimate.
They'll definitely keep magic crafting. I mean, that would totally change the game outright. They didn't. Is there any, like, leak, rumor, anything? Is there anything you can actually look through?
Boycott of imperial goods in the land of the ultimate.
I gotta look here. Maybe... The shadow drop, I don't believe in the shadow drop. I think they'll announce, I think it's an announcement to a release date. And I think the release date will probably be soon. But like, if they want to, like, if they want the most attention and they want, like, you know, streamers to, like, you know, well, stream the game and pay attention and all that, right? Then I think... Yeah. Yeah, because like if they're actually remaking it, like a lot of the rumors have said, then they would want to like get streamers to play it to sell it and do that, right? What is that boomer bait title? Dude, it got, there's no bait. Will they censor / cut the content for modern audiences? Well, it depends. I mean, are they gonna remove the racism chart? Surely they're not gonna remove the racism chart, right? Wait, there's a new press conference with Todd. Okay, we gotta watch it. Wait, are you fucking kidding me, Tornado? Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna watch it anyway, but I'm gonna watch it begrudgingly. Why is my YouTube all low quality? What is happening here? Why is every video on Oblivion low quality?
I'm Todd Howard, Toddhoward, game director for Fallout 3.
This is an enormous, dynamic world.
How much of a tech demo for Skyrim was Fallout?
The game has over 200 dungeons, all handcrafted. And one of the great things about having a fully dynamic game engine is all of this just works. These NPCs are not scripted.
Well, they're not. They weren't. The Oblivion ones weren't. That's what made them not work.
Walk all the way to the top of that mountain. Go where you want. Do whatever you want. This is the golden age of gaming. Make the player proud when he's playing your game. Make yourself proud that you made it. Make your player proud that he bought it.
I'm proud.
It actually works perfectly. Our artists have painstakingly modeled over 9,000 objects. We actually have recorded around 1,000 of the most popular names for him to say.
We have over 40,000 lines of recorded dialogue.
But all that's true. None of that's a lie.
You want in your hands, and that's really the character you're playing. We made a real one.
Wait, what?
Mods transferred, played, and shared for free on Xbox One. And I want to be clear, actually, that feature is not coming out at launch.
Todd.
Okay, that one. That's true, technically. That's true, technically. It also is technically true.
Like I said, it's great if you got...
Bring that to before a lawyer. Okay, bring that before a judge. Radiant Eye is also true. That's also true. You just have to define. That's also true. You can play forever.
We really hope you love the game. Thanks again.
If you couldn't play forever, Skyrim wouldn't have 33,000 people online today.
I was, 12, whatever.
That's 14 years old!
The other kids in the block would say, I'm going to play quarterback for the Cowboys. And I'd be like, I'm going to make video games and everyone's going to play them. Like, you dork. Go back to the chess club. Who's laughing now?
Who is laughing now?
Yes, I was in the chess club.
God Howard makes no mistakes. He has only ever made peak. Okay? He peaked, and every game he makes peaks harder. Until about 2015.
Random spawn. Yeah.
And then for 15 years, maybe it just stopped.
Better be really good.
If I could turn the page and time that I'd rearrange just a day or two. Close my
Sometimes it doesn't just work.
I couldn't find a way, so I settled for one.
Okay, but nobody has ever been as beloved as God Howard. There's nobody whose name is just beloved. No other developer has ever been loved as much in all video game history by that many people. Chad, could any other game, seriously, could any other game get 11,000 people just sitting here staring at this trailer for, not even a trailer, an announcement for something? Just something, just something. We don't even know why, just 4. They're like 4 tomorrow, and everyone's like, holy fuck, to the point where Reddit crashes because everyone's rushing to Reddit to get news on it. Okay, Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe. But, okay, but does Grand Theft Auto have a frontman? I'm gonna be real with you right now. I think if Hideo Kojima announces a game, it won't be that big a deal anymore. Like, I think it'll be a big deal, but it won't be that big of a deal. Do you notice my qualifying statement there? It won't be that big of a deal. I think Metal Gear has kind of faded so far as like pop culture popularity, and I think that Death Stranding wasn't really that big a deal. As for Fallout 76, I don't think people really... So a lot of people haven't played Fallout 76, and I have. And... yeah, I think Kojima, like... The Metal Gear Solid series is fading, and Death Stranding took like a gajillion years to come out. Yeah, I mean, look at Fallout 76. It still's at 12,000 peak today. They did a lot of work on it. Like, in all honesty, if you just want to grind and get guns, it's, I mean, you grind to get guns. I mean, I played it a little bit. It's a fine game. Still a little bit laggy, not gonna lie. It's not the best ever, but it's not terrible. Metal Gear was also fine, but I feel like it only being on the PlayStation really limited it, as well as the fact that its releases were so staggered. There was like Metal Gear 1 on the PlayStation, Metal Gear 2 on the PlayStation 2, then they did Snake Eater. I feel like Snake Eater wasn't that popular. Metal Gear 4 also came out and everyone was raving about it, and then like, it just, nothing happened. Nothing happened for a long time. You know, who else? Who's the guy who does Dark Souls? I also think he's gonna fade off because they're doing 2 games back to back that aren't really Dark Souls-y anymore, because they basically said that they're kind of done with Dark Souls and they are gonna move on. And I think a lot of what they're gonna try to do isn't going to appeal to their community. They basically already dropped like the old action adventure audience. You go from Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, I would say those are action-adventure games with boss fights. Dark Souls 3 is more of a boss rush with content in between, but it's still got a little bit of action-adventure. Then Elden Ring is basically just a boss rush with like 2 areas with action-adventure. There's the 2 castles, and that's about it, right? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Other than that, I mean, it's just basically a boss rush. Then they did the DLC, and the DLC was just a boss rush. So I think all the old action-adventure fans are pretty much not gonna be happy with their newest games, but we'll see. Greatest video game ever made is still Baldur's Gate 3. I have a conspiracy theory, by the way. I think the new subclasses were going to be in a DLC. And I think despite what the developers... Basically, I think despite what the developers... I'm going to put on Oblivion music while I talk here for a second. I think despite what the developers have said of Baldur's Gate 3, I think there definitely was a rift. And I think the subclasses and I think new content was supposed to be made. But I think they got in a kerfuffle, let's say, with Wizards of the Coast, and then they just decided, fuck it, they'll just drop the new subclasses without a DLC, which probably pissed off Wizards, because that probably would have made infinite money. Well, not infinite, but let's say a lot. Here's my favorite right there, that little track right there. Little riff. I think Elden Ring just doesn't appeal to the action-adventure fans anymore. I think that's true, because, like, if you go back and you look at the big fans of Dark Souls 1, and even the people who liked Dark Souls 2 but criticized it, I think they liked the action-adventure. By action-adventure, I mean the parts between the bosses, right? Like action-adventure, like you're proceeding from bonfire to bonfire, right? Because, like, you look at Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, they still play very similarly. People will fight me on this, but they do, right? Then you go look at Dark Souls 2, it still plays pretty similarly, right? But again, once you go to Dark Souls 3, the action-adventure is really falling off. Like, there's not really much exploring and much like that anymore, right? And I think Elden Ring on release was action-adventure-y. Doesn't come out tomorrow, it's gonna be the biggest blue ball moment. It will. Oh, it definitely will. I think a lot of people are gonna be annoyed, but, well. I think, personal opinion, I mean, I don't know, I haven't looked at the leaks. I'd have to go look at the leaks for Oblivion Remastered, but, personal opinion, I think it'll probably just be models updated and stuff like that. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I can't believe they would go back to Oblivion. The only thing I could think of is, like, Todd Howard and all those people were just like they thought about Oblivion and they were like, man, I wish we could, like, go back and make that game the perfect game it could have been, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's the only reason they would remake it. Because, like, of all games to remake, why Oblivion? Like, I love this game. I think it's one of the greatest games ever made, but, like, bro, a fully voice acted Morrowind, even with all its jankiness, a graphically updated, fully voice acted Morrowind would everything, right? Like go back, add quest markers optionally, stuff like that for the modern audience, right? I think that would obliterate everything. Skyrim, I mean, Skyrim still sells like hotcakes, right? Like, well, maybe not like hotcakes, but you get the idea, right? I think Skyrim is still fine, right? But why Oblivion? Because fundamentally, Oblivion is Skyrim 0.5 in actual gameplay. Both of them have the Radiant system, but Skyrim toned it down so they could have more NPCs. Both of them have Radiant quests, but Skyrim's are much better and more hidden, right? Both of them have level scaling, but Skyrim fixed it so it wasn't as tedious and annoying. Both of them have a combat system, but Skyrim's is, like, significantly better, right? Well, who's remaking Okay, so who's remaking this game? If it's not Bethesda, you're saying it's a third-party company? So maybe what Microsoft did is Microsoft, because they now own Bethesda, like Bethesda's under Microsoft, maybe they just, like, pulled Oblivion out of them, like, just and gave it to someone else and was like, go remake it. Virtuous Games? Okay, who the hell is Virtuous Games? Okay, let's go look at this. It's not a great list. So they co-develop a lot of games. Some of these are good, I'll grant you that. I think XCOM 2, LA Noire. Seeing a lot of bad games. It's like Mortal Kombat 1 was fine. Hogwarts Legacy was fine. XCOM Enemy Unknown was fine. But have they ever worked alone? So is it literally just a graphically updated Oblivion? I mean, if it's just Virtuous doing it, you're telling me, so they literally are just pulling Oblivion, like, out of a hat. And they're just like, here's graphically updated Oblivion with all the jank on it still. That'll still be fine. I think it'll leave people a bit wanting, though. A lot of these systems were not great. Again, like, Skyrim was like basically the beta test, or sorry, Oblivion was basically the beta test for Skyrim. A lot of you guys don't know that. Like, almost all the systems used in Skyrim were put in Oblivion first, and were not that great. The level scaling was not that great. I played it back in the day. Little mini, I don't know, Guthuk was playing this game, and I distinctly remember like fighting enemies and being like, ha 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 ha, for that goes on for a bit because they had so much health. And in my mind, I was like, man, the combat in this game kind of sucks, but like I played through it anyway because like little mini me was like, this is the greatest game ever made. So but that's the thing. That's the thing. Jumping in a corner until you level up, that's like part of the game. It's like part of the stupid Bethesda charm. I don't really know another way to put it. It's stupid. It's just, that's just how the game is. You crouch down and hold W on your key and walk into a corner, and all of a sudden you're a master stealther. Right? Like, that's just how it is. It's stupid, but that's just how it is. I don't really know a better way to describe this. It's just so stupid. Okay, where are the leaks, Aussie? Don't link me the links itself, link me the leaks. Like, link me the leaks. Like, where's an article or something? And how trustable is this? How dependable is this? How long till reveal? I am not streaming until the reveal, but I will be a conduit for everybody's excitement, at least for now. 21 hours. I feel like I've only been streaming for 1. I hope not only do they keep horse armor, but I hope they charge $60 for it. And I hope they release golden horse armor for $500. Your source is Twitter? Bro, that's like saying my source is a crack dealer. That's like you went to buy crack and your dealer is just telling you, oh man, did you hear about that secret shadow cabal that owns the government? That's you, except Oblivion leaks. No, if they include the horse armor in the game, that would be terrible. That would be awful. They should not do that. If they, I want them to charge extra for it, okay? It must be more money. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm gonna tell you the part of cultural history. Okay, let's play one of the greatest songs ever made. Okay. So, way back in the day, DLC couldn't exist. because the internet sucked, right? Now, Bethesda's not fully to blame for the whole DLC thing. There were many other games that did lots of DLC before Oblivion, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I lived back then, okay? So don't, back on the, okay, so internet wasn't really a big thing for downloading because back then downloading shit took forever. I remember Natural Selection, that was a mod. This is like a number I just know, and I will always know it my whole life. Natural Selection, that was a mod for Half-Life 1, multiplayer mod, really good one, I liked it. That was about 200 megs, okay? And I remember if I ever needed to download a new update of the game, or if I ever needed to download like a new patch, or if I like, oops, I needed to reinstall it or anything like that, it would take me like an hour to pull this shit down. And I had very good internet back then for the time, right? So going online was just not really an option for companies. So introduce Xbox, the first Xbox One, not Xbox One, Xbox One, oh, for fuck's sake, of course, okay. Xbox release date, can I look at that? 2001, I was remembering it right. Okay, so 2001, okay. There, that comes in Xbox, the original Xbox. Now, a lot of you guys, forget that the original Xbox was a technological marvel. Every Xbox after that was inferior to the PlayStation, which in a lot of ways was why it died out. The original appeal of the Xbox, the first Xbox, was that it was technologically, like, far and away, not even goddamn close, the single most... It was so fucking superior to any other product that had ever been put out on the market. People will say, what about the Dreamcast? It was okay, but, like, the Xbox, like, literally shit on it, okay? So in my opinion, a big reason why the Xbox ended up failing was its original appeal was like, this is like a real man's gaming system, right? And once they came out with the 360 and the 360 became the bargain bin option compared to the PlayStation, it was like they flipped. I don't know why Xbox flipped it. They went from like, this is a real man's gaming system to being the bargain bin option. So anyway, the original Xbox comes out, and we're getting to the point of how DLC comes around, okay? This is gonna be a whole ass history lesson. Pay attention, there will be a test at the end. So the original Xbox comes out, and I remember the first DLC I ever got wasn't even called a DLC. It was called downloadable content, but not in the way it's known now. These would be like actual things. It's a game called Mech Assault. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Mech Assault was really, really big back in the day, because you had Halo 1, which is obviously like the shooter back then. Like Halo 1 shit on everything to an unbelievable amount. Halo 1, that came out with the Xbox, right? So 2001 until 2006 with Modern Warfare, Halo just completely shit on everything. But why then was Halo 1 not the game? Because Halo 1, you couldn't play it on Xbox Live. You could only play Mech Assault on Xbox Live. Yeah, you get it? Okay, so Mech Assault comes out, and everybody plays Mech Assault. Let me actually, can I show you guys Mech Assault? MechWarrior fans got pissed at this game, by the way. They were super pissed off. Can I...
Amazing things about 5, and I do have to give it a shot. I had some friends who were really into MechWarrior Online and told me how...
Shut up. So, you're just shooting buildings. Could you, like, shoot enemy mechs or something? Dude, what is this playthrough? Like, do something. It was just like this, right? So anyways, it was basically just an arena shooter, but in mechs. So Mech Assault is the first game I ever got DLC for, because finally, remember, broadband starts to become more widely available, right? And now you got this big ass Xbox console. People will say Xbox wasn't as good as the top PCs at the time. Right, true, but Xbox was better than most people's PCs at the time, okay? And Xbox was, I mean, this is like 2001 here. For 2001, this is pretty good graphics. You might not believe me, but it's true. Okay? And so Mech Assault decides, well, we got all these mechs, right? Can I actually... Is there like a way I can... Can I like... All you people have the shittiest goddamn 14 years ago. 14 goddamn years ago. Anyway. Mech Assault comes on, they got all the different mechs you can play. And I'm like, can I like... Mech Assault trailer. Can I maybe look at that? That'll have... Because like I'm trying to show you guys, there's actually like different mechs and shit in this game, right? And that was what the DLC was for. It's just showing this... Okay, so I got all these mechs, right? And they're just showing the fucking... What is this called again? Puma? It's got a different name. Because it's a clan mech, right? Are they literally just only going to show this mech? And the Mad Cat, of course. Why not? Yeah, okay, apparently it's the only two mechs that exist. Who knew? Seriously, game? There's just two mechs. Mech Assault just apparently only has these two mechs. Bro, who made this trailer? This is the... Okay. Mech Assault DLC trailer. Do they maybe have that? Oh, that's an anime trailer. No. Okay, whatever. It is just apparently not important. So anyway, let me complete my thought here. They released DLC for mechs, okay? And people can download this. It's Microsoft points. And you buy it and you get mechs. Okay. So that's actually, in my opinion, where DLC started, was the Xbox One, because you actually had the capability of doing it. So also remember the Xbox had a much bigger hard drive. I think back then the PlayStation wasn't even coming with an internal hard drive, right? They were still trying to sell you the memory sticks. Like, and again, that's why the Xbox, the first one from 2001, that's why I just shit on the PlayStation. I mean, it was a brick. I mean, for those of you guys that don't know, this thing was like, I mean, this is like a big ass thing, okay? This is like, yeah. And with the Microsoft name on it, it sold not that great, but the fact that it managed to break into a console that otherwise was completely obliterated by PlayStation, because a lot of people don't know this, the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, biggest consoles of all time, completely dominated the market, kicked Sega out completely. Sega just went away. Nintendo went from the blatant console leader to the Nintendo 64 did fine. Then the GameCube got BTFO'd. And then, what did they do after that? Was that just the Wii that released after that? Yeah, I think. There's no in-between between the GameCube and the Wii, right? Like, Nintendo just languished. At any rate, yeah, so that's when DLC came out. That's when DLC got big. Then Oblivion got blamed for it because Oblivion was like enormous. I don't think people really understand. From like a modern standpoint, you might look back and you'd be like, oh, Skyrim is big, Oblivion is big, right? Like you might look at these games and look at the amount of people still playing them and think these are big games. But like, I don't think people really understand just like how big these games were. I mean, there's a reason why even to today, you look up Bethesda, or you look up anything like that, and people are still shitting on these games. They're still hating on these games because, like, so many people know these games that you have an audience. No matter what you do, you will have an audience of people because everyone played these games, right? But anyway, so Oblivion puts out Horse Armor, and that's when everyone gets blamed for the DLC, but it didn't actually start with them. But it did get most people familiarized with the concept of DLC. And the concept of DLC didn't start with Oblivion, but gets traced back to Oblivion. At any rate, 20 minutes later of my explanation, this is why Horse Armor should not be unlocked on the disc. This is why it should be, Wait. There's a guy. Josh Strife Hayes does a video on Horse Armor Starter DLC. No, they didn't, dude. What is this? Let me go look here. Okay, see, link me the leaks. Go, just go link me them. I'll just go look at them on X, formerly Twitter. If I can go without seeing... I can go on Twitter without seeing racism, homophobia, sexism, a dead body, or 19 messages trying to scam me or sell me nudes. That'd be nice. Man, I'm trying to find something here. We scam you into buying horse armor. True. Dad, where are these leaks? I need to read these. Bethesda's so innovative. Did you see they're selling missions in Starfield? I think Starfield was innovative. I just think the base game was pretty shit. I think it actually was innovative. I do. No, it did innovate a lot of different things. Like, everyone's gonna hate on the game, and I don't think it was a good game, so let me get that out of the way. Otherwise, everyone's gonna be like, oh, actually, the game was terrible. Right, but no game is pure good, no game is pure bad, right? I think it was obviously overall a bad game, but it did actually do a lot of things for the formula that I think were actually really good improvements. A lot of people complained about, like, they took away sneaking by default. Well, of course they did. Sneaking in Bethesda games by default is outrageously overpowered. When you give an outrageously overpowered tool to players by default, they're all just gonna abuse the shit out of it, right? Why would they not? By taking sneaking away and moving it into a perk, not only are they giving you more interesting perk options, but then they're making characters who don't want to use sneak and don't spec into sneak. They're kind of removing that option, which also removes your, I don't know what you want to call it. It like removes that part of your head that wants to sneak because it's like really overpowered. So like if you're just doing a combat character and you don't put points into sneak, then you just don't. I also think a lot of the perks for combat were significantly better. The perk system as a whole, I actually think was like really good. But again, it wasn't good. Yeah, the Starfield perk system was the best in Bethesda's history, and I also think that, personal opinion, I think that their character creator was probably the best it had been in a while. With like the drawbacks and different changes you could make. What do they call it? Like the quirks or something like that? They hadn't really done that since Daggerfall, really, right? Like this whole like kind of way to like differentiate your characters from like the character creator. They hadn't really done that in a while. I think that was actually interesting as well. I just think that well, I mean, obviously the entire rest of the game was bad. But like the fact that you could start with a loving family, right? I mean, okay, you guys might think that's silly, you guys might think that's stupid, but I still think that's cool in its own way. No? The fact that you can have a bounty on you and bounty hunters will chase after you. Again, kind of stupid, but also, you know, pretty cool. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna open up Discord. Wow. It's grainy as shit. Is that really it? Fuck you, Aussie. Yeah, it does. I mean, you guys are seeing a compressed image change to a compressed image and then put online in a compressed image. Wow, would you look at that? It's data mined. They call me a madman. I've been mocked for a year now. My group chat is silent with a screenshot of the official release. I mean, just stuff like this, though, does seem really interesting. This would have to be the most elaborate goddamn hoax of all fucking human history. But just seeing stuff like this, I mean, honestly, just seeing a graphically updated Oblivion. Seriously, I think just seeing a graphically updated Oblivion would be so appealing. Unironically. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got shit to do today. I want to review, get out a review video of Last Epoch. Personal opinion, people will hate me, but it's true. Honestly, I'm gonna give you my live take on Last Epoch. I'm gonna make everyone hate me. I think the problem with Last Epoch and games like that is they're basically like, so take like Super Mario 64 and take speedruns with Super Mario 64. That game is basically made for people who want to speedrun ARPGs, not for the average gamer. And that's not a great thing. Oh, I'm gonna play it. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I see no reason not to play it. I'm exciting. Excited? Like, there's something... I don't even know, dude. So they data mined... Okay, so this is from 6 days ago. So basically, people data mined the images. I don't know why they possibly went to this website to data mine shit from it. You know, like games made for the average player, right? But I think the problem with a lot of ARPGs lately isn't that they're made for the average player. It's totally fine for the average player to get... I think it's totally fine for niche games to get a player base. Like, I play Age of Wonders. I play Banner Lord. What is that game called? Banner Lord? I played Banner Brothers. I play Europa Universalis, Hearts of Iron, Crusader Kings, Stellaris, yada, 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 right? So it's totally fine to make niche games, but in my wholesome Chungus 100 opinion, I think the problem with a lot of these newer ARPGs, Diablo 4 is made for Diablo dads, who are a dying breed, but still dedicated to their craft. Last Epoch seems made for meth head ARPG players who just want to speedrun the shit out of the game and not really engage with it. I mean, even if you see... Let me see if I could show you this. Yeah, like, the problem is, yeah. I don't know. That's just my problem with the RPGs. They feel like they're made for people who just want to speedrun the game but not actually enjoy it. And I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like, basically for me, the evolution of Diablo 2 is not into Path of Exile. It's not the Last Epoch. It's Diablo 1 into Diablo 2 into Path of Exile 2. I think Path of Exile 2 most captures the feeling and idea of the original Diablo 2, because a lot of people do not understand that Diablo 2 was made significantly easier over time. I mean, there's still changes that I can remember to that game that were made 20 years ago, 23 years ago, that made the game significantly easier. Diablo 2 on launch was a really goddamn hard game. And people keep forgetting that. People think of it now with like everyone being super easy rushing through the game. That's not how it was on launch. On launch, you could have a 6-man online party just chain wiping to Duriel over and over, just getting blown the fuck out until people leave because you realize you literally just can't beat them together. The stream is at 11 a.m., not 12 p.m. From me, that actually seems normal. Is that when it is? No, it seems totally normal. That'd be 11 a.m. Central, which would be noon on East Coast. Every company goes on East Coast time, which is weird because they work on West Coast. I don't know. Don't ask me. Is there any, like, big East Coast developers? Yeah, I'll play Stellaris. Was I looking at this company? Now, where are they based? Established in Shanghai in 2004. Where are they based now? Singapore. Wait, really? Huh. Virtuos. Well, do we know which subsidiary is making it? What else? What besides the official video? I don't know, dude. I can only speculate. France is a good developer. I unironically think France makes the best. France makes the second best anime, and most French games are also pretty good as well. The joke I think a lot of people have is that in order to make good anime, you need to go over every single frame, and there's only 2 people that do it. The Japanese, because they're workaholics, and the French, because they're just so fucking stubborn. Actually, if you guys look into it, every like top tier quality Western anime is actually made by French studios. That's a little bit of trivia that you guys could know. Have you seen the thing for Marathon? My frame rate is 0. For my stream? I don't think my frame rate is 0 for me just sitting here looking at this. Not gonna lie. I think I might be good here. Adults watching animes is cringe. There's a lot of good, more adult-oriented anime. I mean, it's just a medium. Right? Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good adult-oriented anime. I mean, there's Frieren, Fate Zero, Psychopaths. I would argue Mob Psycho, but that's more of like a young adult. Can get more adult. I just don't like Evangelion. Mob is quite good. I mean, they could combine, because remember, a lot of the limitations for consoles, they actually do a rework. They could combine, even if they don't remove loading screens, they could combine like the entire Imperial City into one zone. They could do all that shit. I think some areas will still have to be zoned because of how the game functions. Like, you wouldn't want to put bars, you wouldn't want to put like weapon shops and shit like that out in the open world because it could fuck with them. But if they do it, I mean, it could work too. Just really depends, right? Again, it depends on how much work they do, which we don't really know yet. No. We got, they leaked a bunch of shit. Well, they didn't leak it. Someone randomly data mined the company. I mean, that's what okay, so that's what you guys don't get. The original leak of this was someone data mined this random company. Like, he went in. This isn't hacking. Like, he just went to unlisted domains and just found a bunch of shit. Uploaded to their website. So, like, we don't really know anything. Like, we know this. We know this shit. That's it. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good adult anime. I'm just kind of failing to think about it right now. Lots of good adult shows, too. Are we on the 10-year anniversary of Breaking Bad? Has there ever been a good as show as Breaking Bad since then? I'm trying to think here, chat. I mean, it basically goes like your top 3 shows of all time, right? Are probably like, so at the top you got The Wire, and then below that you have The Wire season 2, and then below that you have The Wire season 3, and then The Wire season 4. So I'm not really sure how anyone can top that. Yeah, have you guys seen The Wire? I got bored of Breaking Bad so quickly. Paranoid Hugs, you gotta finish season 1. Okay, Breaking Bad doesn't really become Breaking Bad until season 2. And I know that sounds dumb, but season 1's kind of setting it up. Season 2 is when, like, all the memes and kind of, like, that stuff happens. But without season 1, you don't really understand a lot. I only heard about The Wire from you, nowhere else. Because no one else understands Peak. It is literally the best show ever made that ever will be made. There is literally nothing that will top it. Ever. Especially because modern shows can't really go back to that, well, time period. I don't know what to say. Like, a lot of the problem with modern shows, that's why I think it's made in the 90s. You watch any show, it's always about the 90s. Not because, like, oh, the 90s is the best time period ever, but, like, the modern world kind of struggles to actually tell stories because, like, phones. I don't know a better way to put it. Literally just modern phones fuck with storytelling unbelievably hard. Yeah. It didn't release today after all? Nope, all we got is this. We get an announcement to an announcement. That's all we got. But look at that. Look at that image. Look at it. Look at it. Honestly, I think this is the most peak announcement we've ever had ever. Currently number 1 on Reddit. Full reveal tomorrow. The reveal broke Reddit for 10 minutes. Dude, I was so annoyed. I wanted to see everything. Dude, can you imagine the announcement is that Bethesda's taking over Diablo 4? They're just turning it into a Bethesda game? Dude, Game of Thrones... I think, okay, the cultural phenomenon of Game of Thrones is amazing. Because you will probably never get in your lifetime see a show... You will never in your lifetime see a show in real time go from this is the greatest show ever made to literally nobody talks about it anymore in like the span of a year. People still talk about Breaking Bad 10 years later. People still talk about Jesus Christ. I mean, if you go into like anime circles, people still talk and mention like peakest anime of all time, Cowboy Bebop, right? Bro, Game of Thrones only gets mentioned when people are mocking Game of Thrones. Bro really made a whole live stream over a picture, wasted my time thinking it was an actual reveal. That is a reveal. This is a reveal. There's literally nothing else this could be. This is Oblivion. I don't know if you guys are like being stubborn, but this is Oblivion. Shit got data mined 6 days ago. We knew it was coming. Shit got data mined, people are saying 2 years ago, but like... Whatever. Of a Redguard? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to find... Someone did? Was it this one?
Right mind would go to such lengths to talk about a video game from 1998 that only a handful of people ever played? And it's a good question, but as it happens, I'm not in my right mind, so I don't have to entertain it. And quite frankly, no one else on YouTube has really bothered to talk about.
Do you guys remember Redguard?
For 15 minutes.
No?
I'm not discrediting those other videos. They're probably more well put together than this one's going to turn out. They give you the gist so you can move on quickly and go about your day. But we both know that time is just an artificial construct. And if there's one thing YouTube needs more of, it's multi-hour Elder Scrolls retrospectives. And I am more than happy to contribute. So why this game? Well, honestly, Redguard is just fascinating.
What? Nothing on your dough.
Both for a long-time Elder Scrolls enjoyer and someone who enjoys playing
We're not gonna watch the whole video.
Which is all I was expecting this game to be. Redguard is more than just a shitty game though. I love this game, but for everything I love about it, there's something else that I absolutely despise. Redguard is lucky that it has the words Elder Scrolls in its title. Otherwise, I doubt it would even be remembered by anyone 25 years in the future.
Well, I don't know how many songs this game has.
That's for sure. If you want to hear about every little thing that this antique has to offer, the good, the bad, and the downright broken, then just sit back. Strap in. What do you mean pirate ships don't have seatbelts? Well, you better just hold on to something and hope that the boat doesn't capsize. God help you if you suffer from seasickness. To fully understand the development of this grand swashbuckling adventure, we need context. So let's have a brief look at the studio that was responsible for just whatever the hell this turned out to be.
They really thought The Elder Scrolls was gonna be like this multi-genre title that like every game would...
This is Bethesda Softworks. The year is 1996. Daggerfall had just hit shelves and was already doing numbers. Gamers praised the role-playing game for its attention to life sim details, truly allowing players to immerse themselves in a rich open world. They could be anyone, do anything. This is the motto that would become synonymous with Bethesda's open-world RPGs. Daggerfall had a planned expansion which ended up becoming its own standalone game, Battlespire, releasing in 1997. Instead of an open world, Battlespire took a linear approach, the whole game essentially being one big dungeon crawl. It was a departure from their fantasy life sim games, but it was made with a specific audience in mind. Bethesda's most radical departure for the series was being developed alongside Battlespire. That departure eventually dropped in 1998 with The Elder Scrolls Adventures of Redguard, notable for being an action-adventure game as opposed to an RPG. Inspired by popular games in the genre, such as Tomb Raider and Prince of Persia, there aren't many similarities that can be drawn between Redguard and its predecessors. In fact, Redguard has none of the RPG elements that fans of the series would be familiar with at this point. What do you mean I can't play as my OC Breton monk, Mr. Fister? Why do I have to play as this?
There's an Elder Scrolls game where you can only play as one character.
This is Todd Howard, but you already know who this guy is.
You can only play as one character, and
he knows what you look like. He knows where you live.
It did have the best depiction of the Daedra of any game.
I'm so glad you could come!
Yeah, that's really his actual voice. What do you think is the first thing that Cyrus says to the Daedric Prince? Oh, come on, you know Cyrus by now.
Hand over her soul, Clavicus, or I'll retire you from the Pantheon.
I've gotta say, Cyrus may have the biggest pair of any protagonist in the Elder Scrolls series. Clavicus Vile is the Daedric god of bargaining and trickery, patron deity of ANCAPs. I don't know what I imagined his realm would look like, certainly not like this, but it is kind of in his character to defy expectations. In response to Cyrus's threats, Clav tells him how much of a big silly goose he's being and sends him away to take a walk.
Vile, I'm not here to chat. I'm here for my sister, and you're gonna give her to me, or I'm gonna tear you to pieces.
You must be a bit thick! Take a little walk and think things over. Come back when you're ready to talk sense.
While Cyrus is on his little stroll around Oblivion's countryside, I want to talk to you about talking. Originally, this video was going to have a whole 10-minute section just dedicated to voice acting. It ended up being cut because you did voice acting. The general had better lines and abilities about two voices of the John Despo because Redguard was going for a more tongue-in-cheek tone anyway. At least I think that was the intended direction. Overall, I would simply call Redguard's voice acting inserted into their voice well because it's the issue you all like. Let's discuss the voice of Clavicus Vile.
Don't be so boring, Cyrus!
His role, as well as many others, are left uncredited, so I had to track down who actually voiced who for some of the characters. According to the fandom wiki, Clavicus Vile is voiced by none other than Todd Howard himself. I refuse to believe this.
What? That really pisses me off.
Listen to the actual Todd Howard's voice for Clavicus Vile in Oblivion.
You will break our bargain? You dare trifle with me? Take care, mortal. Clavicus Vile watches you now. Waits.
And then listen to this.
A follower of my brother, Hermaeus Mora, once said, "The ultimate purpose of the Daedra Lords is to instruct and improve the generally deplorable character of mortals."
I know both are highly edited, but I can't see this being Todd, not based on what few voice acting roles the guy has. The way he speaks is very recognizable, even when he's trying to act. Being said, I think I might have actually found the real voice of Todd in this game.
Well, what are we doing out so far from town? What? What? That hurt. I'm so sorry, but I need your coin, so you must... You can use your tools to prey in his paw. Just a few more, lad, and it'll all be over. Keep your tools sharp, my lad.
It's hard to tell, but I am at least 80% sure that this is Todd Howard, down on his luck after Redguard's flop and having to resort to piracy to make ends meet. I would like to say that Vile is voiced by Todd because it would be funny. Fandom cites their source for this as an interview Todd did where he states that he voiced Clavicus in a couple of games, but doesn't specifically mention Redguard. Maybe he did placeholder voice lines for the prince at some point. We'll probably never get to the bottom of that mystery. Who actually voices Vile here is unknown.
Why can't we get him to chat? We need to ask Todd if he did the voice.
Sorry if I spent too long on this. I know it's kind of pedantic. I just really wanted to dunk on fandom. UESP rules these streets, son. I actually kind of like Vile's depiction here because of how ridiculous it is. It works with the backdrop he's got going on here. Redguard tends to have more comedy and self-irony than any other game in the series. This is the last thing I expected to see after turning an evil worm wizard into sludge.
Feel free to look around, Cyrus. No, hurry! Take your time!
After his walk, Cyrus is feeling refreshed and ready to go have another chat with Vile. That's a cute doggo you've got there, friend. Do you mind if I...
Interesting. I think he likes you, Cyrus.
Vile is of course omnipotent and knows about how Cyrus murdered his sister's husband all those years ago. Yeah, I bet you never thought that plot point would come up again. I had certainly forgotten about that. Nothing ever really comes of it though. I think the purpose of this dialogue between Cyrus and Vile is meant to test Cyrus's character. This should be the moment where Cyrus has a big turnaround, has to come to terms with some deep character flaw and, you know, develop as a person. That thing protagonists are meant to do in stories. Of course that doesn't happen, and Cyrus's real test here is proving he's not a complete meathead. There is actually a moment here where Cyrus realizes he can't just get what he wants through muscle and has to strike a bargain with the prince.
For the last time, Vile, what do you want?
In many ways, Vile is the perfect foil to Cyrus's machismo, at least in how we've seen Cyrus handle things through the story thus far. I don't really know what Cyrus's character is meant to be. He kind of drifts between the grizzled merc and the dashing rogue archetype on a whim, but never commits fully to either. Of course, there's the whole missing family member trope, which is the only thing the guy really cares about. Cyrus is a lot like Fallout 4's protagonist for reasons that I don't think are intentional. Both never really get to define their own character and are just vessels for the player to project themselves onto. They only really get as far as establishing a motivation, which is tracking down a lost loved one. Lack of any sort of character arc aside, I still like...
Do prepare yourself though, chat. Do mentally prepare yourself. Okay? Despite casting a black character in one of their main games, despite the Redguard existing for the longest time, despite the Redguard being effectively some sort of black swordsman, people good with swords, people known for swords, black swords guy, I don't know what you would call that sort of thing, right? Swear to God, Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna come out. The anti-woke tube is gonna come out. Oh man, they're gonna get so pissed, dude. They're gonna get so pissed. Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell, like, main character is just gonna be like 3 black samurais. Everyone, like, I swear to God, they're literally gonna get so mad it's gonna like blow their face up.
like Cyrus in the same way that a Marvel fanboy enjoys his favorite latex luchador. He has some epic quips and memorable dialogue, which is aided by the fact that the guy is voiced by Michael Mack, and I would pay good money to have this man read me a bedtime story.
This has been a most pleasant conversation, but we must return to our research.
Clavicus Vile would like to play a game. What kind? No, it's not a rock-off challenge. The game comes in the form of a simple riddle. If Cyrus can answer correctly, then he gets to walk away with Azara's soul. If he loses, then Vile keeps both of their souls to do soul stuff with.
He gonna make you his sex slave. You're gonna gargle mayonnaise.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, keep those butts in the seats. It's time for the most high-stakes game show on this side of Oblivion. It's time for Who Wants to Be a Lobotomite? Azara already lost, so Cyrus is here to bail her out. All he has to do to get the girl and save the world is solve one simple riddle. Take it, Vile.
Two guardians. One always lies. One always tells the truth. You can ask one of them just one question. Just one. The game begins. Choose wisely.
Contestant, give us your answer. Sorry, Cyrus, the network says we can't afford to let the contestants win the prize, so we trapped both of the doors.
Darn! See, Cyrus? If only you'd studied your lessons like the brothers told you. Ah, well, they can't all turn out to be winners.
The correct option is to go through the third door. The third door? Yes, the door to Vile's cottage. Okay, I'm kidding, the solution isn't actually that lame for once. What you have to do here is simply ask the right question, otherwise the game won't let you win. You have to ask either of the guardians which door the other would say is correct. Okay, let me attempt to explain this.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's Redguard. Greatest game ever made. Don't play it. It's awful. Yeah, we only got... How long we got here? I'm not waiting this whole time. All will be revealed 20 hours. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, hold on. Let me consult my racism chart. Seems everybody hates orcs. That's not a great race. Honestly... Let me think here. Were orcs playable in Morrowind? They were the bad guys. Well, not really the bad guys, but they were enemies in Daggerfall. I think in Morrowind they became people. I think. But they became like begrudging people. Everyone still hates them. Altmer are hated real hard by like everybody, so maybe that's not a good one. Let's see. Dunmers also are hated by everyone. Really hated. Actually, Dunmers are hated more. On average, Altmers and Dunmers are hated more than orcs. Wait, that's crazy. Does any race actually just hate themselves? I'm wondering. Wait. Every other race gets a +5 with themselves except for orcs. Wait. Oh no, Dunmer don't like Dunmer either. Imperials are just flat across the board. Imperials weren't a race until this one, right? Well, Nords get a nothing across the board except a +5. Okay, so everyone just likes Nords. OP, chat. OP. That's called the... Daggerfall got mostly retconned, actually. Yeah. Daggerfall got mostly retconned, and... I mean, well, that's it. Yep. What else is here now? Jesus Christ. This guy still makes videos. A gorillion. Dude, he still makes videos. Holy shit. There's video after video after video after video after video. Did I watch this already?
Good afternoon.
Watch this again, chat. I need to go to the bathroom. God damn it.
What is it, citizen? Long live the Empire.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Show me what you've got.
I accept your surrender. Savi, Count's Mage and Castle Healer, your servant. Be seeing you.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! Then pay with your blood! You'll never take me down! Why won't? I'm sure you have many pressing affairs. I won't keep you.
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
More fighting for the Nords? This is sad news.
Good day.
Good day. Oh, it's you again.
Oh, it's you again.
Hey, come on now! There's no need to get violent!
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Die! Am I supposed to be impressed? This ends here!
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire.
Kitty's gone.
Farewell.
Kitty. A little bit warm.
I've been waiting for you. Have a seat. You need to take care of your problems with the guild before we can talk. Take your time. Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
He's in the Thieves Guild.
Pay with your blood! Come on. Body's still warm.
The Kashara has come true. There's a room if you need it. 10 gold for the night. Okay then, room number 1, right next to the entrance. Sleep well.
Gee, I hope they don't update the combat. No, actually, I hope they do. Actually, I hope they do.
I don't know you, and I don't care.
Make it quick. Stop talking.
I don't know. Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Good afternoon.
I'm Brogram Grogalash, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered Bravil look. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
I was in this place.
Goodbye.
In,
I do not fear death!
You're pathetic.
The, Elder Scrolls mod for Crusader Kings. Good mod.
I'm Brogram Brogalash.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Here. It's all over, Lawbreaker.
Thief! You stole that diary from me! Now I have to wait to get into the guild!
2 of the afternoon watch and all's well.
Hi there. What's going on with you? I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them. Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Take care. Farewell. Ah, hello. Well met. What's going on with you? I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts. Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Take care. Be seeing you. Morning. What is it now?
Go ahead. What's going on with you? I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
You get too close to the prisoners.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No touching the locks.
Show me what...
Don't get too close to the prisoners. No touching the locks.
What's the matter? Getting tired? This ends...
No touching... Let's get... No touching the locks. Help! Stop! You violated the law. Hope you rot.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. If the guards don't like you, then I probably will.
You've got nothing to lose, so why not just tell me and save us both a heap? I don't talk to inmates. Now shut up and don't bother me. Can I help you?
I'm Arlenwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? Farewell.
I'm Magician Orentur of the Mages Guild.
Hello, Aslan.
I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
I heard the same thing. I'm not sure I believe it, though. I mean, who would be crazy enough to help the Daedra invade Tamriel?
Interesting.
Put that back, you worthless thief!
It's all over, Lawbreaker.
Help! What did you do?
I'm being attacked!
Some kind of maniac?
Dude, the guards just always appear. They're so fast. They're so...
This is the part where you will bleed to death.
May I help you?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhall. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
Yep. Oh, he's got a thing here. Hey, thanks, bacon. Shit, he's really got my bacon. Oh, that's a good point. There's no way they redo the music, right? None of the leaked screenshots really show any PCs. True. Actually. Dude, if this actually comes out, I would be so shocked. It's been a while since, like, I've actually been excited for a game. I feel like this game actually coming out would be so weird. Like, there's no way, right? I don't know. That'd be so wild. Like, I don't know. I mean, it just seems so weird to me. I mean, a full graphical update of Oblivion. Oh, hey, the guy who said he'd eat the picture of Todd Howard uploaded a video of him trying to eat the picture.
Fuck.
Got the steak knife. Is he actually gonna down it? What do you think, Chad? Does he actually down it? Is it unsalted? Is that printer ink? Bro, don't eat the printer ink. Okay, don't swallow the printer ink. He does look like a kind of guy who would eat a picture of Todd Howard. He's still chewing. I mean, the printer ink's dissolving in his mouth. Okay, but he didn't eat the rest of that slice. Now, I saw you put that away, dude. You eat the rest of it if you're gonna eat it. Did you finish it? You're really weighing your life right now. You're thinking, am I really doing this? Bro, stop chewing. Either swallow it or spit it out. No, oh. Okay, but where's the rest? I saw the rest of that slice. Bro, it's fine. You want to put the hot sauce? That's fine. You hot sauce that shit. No, but I saw it. You guys saw me put away the other slice of that, right? No way. No. Oh. How long is this? 10 minutes? Chat, we're gonna watch this whole thing. Okay, give me a question. Should I order food and continue to stream this for longer, or should I just end this at this point because we got like no more content to go over? I think we're good. I think we got everything down. There's nothing more to talk about. No, we're not going till the announcement. I gotta finish my video for today. And then tomorrow we'll play it if it comes out. If it's just an announcement, I guess we're back here again doing this shit. And we'll do this every day till it comes. Don't quote me on that, because I will not do that. Bro, you can see the hot sauce soaking into the ink. This cannot be held. Bro, is anyone... No. We're just streaming and talking about the game. Never watching somebody eat paper. This is the content, chat. Okay, he's just eating a picture of Todd Howard. Okay, he's just going with it. Yep, this is happening. Yeah, tomorrow we'll go over it again. Or hopefully we'll play the game. I would prefer to play the game. I think the game will actually release on the 1st or 2nd of May. As Morrowind was released on the 1st of May, there's no logic to release the game during live. I'm not watching this guy. Okay, chat, tell you what, we're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Hopefully. And if it happens tomorrow, it happens. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'm not really sure. I mean, here we go. Live in 20 hours. I'll see you guys 20 hours from now, and we'll see whether or not... We're gonna see whether or not this happens. Honestly, I would be excited. I would be very excited. I don't know, I'd 100% it again, like if I was a kid, but I would be excited by it. So, alright. Thank you all for coming here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.